Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three vampire thralls that were here last week. In the bottom left, we have Asher Ford, Human Ranger, played by Char.
Hello.
In the bottom middle, we have Greshy, Ironroot, Dwarven Druid, played by Will.
I'm also here. Hi.
And in the bottom right, we have Gunn, Human Champion of Erastil, played by Adam.
Yes, master.
And today we've got another episode of Vampire Happy Fun Time.
Nice.
This time with some new Foundry upgrades. So we switched off of Roll20 finally to Foundry. This will be our first time trying it out. Hopefully everything will go okay. You can be the judge of that, I suppose. So let me get back to what happened last time. On Third Action, a group of intrepid adventurers was trying to figure out how to deal with the vampiric menace that had been terrorizing the spared of Zinshalast. You managed to defeat the strange 10-legged octopus vampire creature and one of its thralls, and also managed to stake both of them to give you some time to come up with a permanent solution. You learned that you could try to expose them to sunlight, which would be very difficult from your position, or you could try to anoint them with holy water. Finding yourselves without holy water, you turn to the newest speaking companion of your group, Rock, who was able to communicate to Gunn the secrets of the Bless Water ritual, which you have learned and are now in the middle of working on. But while you were working on this ritual, the vampire thralls that had escaped initially have returned, and after harassing Rock at the doorway. Thank you, Raid. Hello. Yes, after harassing the front door guards, Rock and Asher, one of them has just managed to slip past Rock's brandishing of a holy symbol, and that is where we're going to jump in tonight. Hello. All right, let me unpause the game and get us into battle mode. Begin the encounter. Whoa, zoom. Is this gonna work?
Oh, sound effects.
Oh, I didn't hear any sound effects, so that's exciting.
Yeah, it went.
I got to this room.
I would like everybody to go ahead and just re-roll initiative, because I lost the initiatives from last week. So let's see if I can...
You wish.
Just roll all these guys. Of course, they're going to roll publicly, aren't they? Let's roll them privately. Give vampire.
Just see the dice piling up on the bard. It's fun.
All right. Let's see. Do I want to control the camera?
Wait, can we see? Are those their HPs?
Ooh, that's not what you're supposed
colors.
to see.
I think we can see the colors.
Oh, you can see the colors.
See their percentages.
Yeah, we can see the colors in an estimation.
Interesting.
It's not an exact number, but we have some idea
that's
that
not...
this person's sort of entered and this one's...
That's true. I can show... Oh. No. I can't really show it. Why is that not working? There we go. I could fix that. I can fix it. Is that going to force a refresh? Nope. Alright, well, whatever. It's good enough for now. You guys have a rough idea of how healthy these guys are. We were at the top of the round anyway, so let's start with Asher. It is your turn. There are two of these vampires currently trying to get in. They've been held back by your holy symbol that you're holding up. Rock is on the other side of this pillar from you, and one of the vampires had slipped through the room and has already made his way into the hole where he is clearly trying to go for the stake in the octopus man. So, what would you like to do? Why is it on?
I don't know what I've clicked. Ooh.
I see. There we go. Now it's correctly set on Asher's turn.
Get away.
There's going to be a lot of people accidentally.
What's over here?
We're all just looking at this going, we don't know what's going on anymore.
I didn't
It's your
mean that.
turn. That's what that little thing means.
All right, well, I'll ignore that for now.
Okay. There we go. I think you just accidentally put down some radiuses. But all right, it's your turn.
Yeah,
The blue glowing thing is your turn.
Geez. Oh no. All right, we're gonna figure out how to click this. Great, that wasn't what I wanted. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, it looked like it was 55 plus 30 feet away. What is my move speed?
Good question. On your sheet, it's on the left hand. Oh, it's on the first page of the sheet. Looks like your movement speed is 35, unless you have Long Strider on.
I do.
You do? Okay. In which case, that should be like 5 more, 10 more.
Yes.
10 more.
Is there a way to
10
pop
more.
it on
Yeah,
and
here.
off on the sheet?
I've popped it on to you.
Okay. Sweet. Okay.
We can add it into your sheet if it's not there already later.
Yeah, you should have the spell. You can open up the spell, and then there's like a little spell effect thing that you can just drag onto your character.
Oh, okay. Easy. So this is 35.
Yes, live cursor is best cursor.
Throw myself.
Hey, party of 2. Welcome. There's going to be a lot of learning.
That seems like a good idea.
About the number of people in the party, actually.
All right.
Joined.
This math doesn't check out.
Said, party of 2 has brought a party of 3.
So
Maybe one of them is 2
do
people.
drop the book. I think I was holding the book. I'm going to drop the book.
Okay.
Draw my bow as an action, and then I will try to pull my character.
So there's I don't know what the okay.
It's a little square
Okay.
thing.
So yeah, you run up to the edge of the pit. You can see down into the pit, and you can see this vampire is just currently there at the base.
And I will take a shot at that little guy.
Okay.
He's down there. Then we do this with a 40. It looks like.
Ooh, a 40 is a hit, but not a crit. He's not flat-footed to you. Nope. Okay. Yep, that is a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Damage. Ooh, this is so nice. Oh, it's like a 35.
35 total. So
Cold.
let's see. And you're just using a regular arrow, correct?
Yeah,
it
so
is
I'm not using
magical.
anything special.
Okay. So some of this damage will get the piercing damage will get reduced a little bit. That's 23 points of piercing, 4, 6 fire, 2 cold, and let me give him some HP back.
Oh, he's now injured.
He is now injured. He is. So you fire down into the hole. You hit him in the back of the neck. He hisses and looks back up and just kind of at you. You see his him bare his fangs. That was
that was I believe 3. Draw, run, shoot.
okay. Next turn, Greshy.
I'm actually going to delay until after Gunn, as he's leading the ritual and I'm taking my direction from him.
Okay. Gunn.
All right.
So,
So,
yeah, Greshy is like currently mixing some like silver into the water, and he's like glancing up a little bit, like looking at you, unsure of exactly what to do.
I will tell him to try to hold this as it like keep it from falling apart while I'm gone. I will pick up Remedy in 2 hands here.
Okay.
And I will activate the flying rune on my armor with my other 2 actions.
Okay. So you just you kind of drop what you're doing, reach for your sword, both hands, and cast your flight rune from your armor to activate 2 brilliant wings. Greshy. Before Greshy's turn, Gunn, Rock still gets an action.
Oh, Rock. Having seen Asher abandon the side here and having taken a lot of damage, Rock will fly up and out of the way as much as he can. I think he'll go. Let's see, this one I used, he can go up.
Yeah, there you go.
30. There's enough room here.
30 will hit the ceiling, so he can go up. Really, he can go up about 15, I guess, before his like wings start hitting the ceiling.
Big bird.
Okay, and then
Yes,
he'll
big
fly. How am I going to move him? I'm trying to move him, but I think I don't have control of his token.
You should have control of his token. Let's double check.
Control.
Oh, maybe movement is locked. I see. Let me just do that. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I think I have it out on that's accidentally locking
He'll
movement,
fly. Well,
but doesn't count.
he's only going up 15 feet. He should be able to move pretty much over here.
Yeah, moving up is half speed, so that's a total of 30 feet, effectively. Okay, and he's flown back here, even though that looks like he's underneath the the throne. He's on top of the throne.
Does it?
Okay, so he's flown back.
He's on top of the throne on my screen.
Okay, I guess it's a weird composite effect on the stream view, but oh well. Okay, Greshy.
All right. I'm going to spend my time trying to hold this together and hoping that we're going to keep going. So we'll just keep mixing this mixture together. Phelan, for his single action, since he won't be getting any direction from me, will chase after the vampire that went down the hole. So he'll be taking his, 50 feet? There we are. 5, 10... So 15, going down the hole is going to be squeezing into the hole. Is that going to be difficult terrain?
Yeah, that'll be difficult squeezing in, and he can fly, right? So he can kind of just go
Correct.
Float right over, but he'll be blocking the entire hole if he goes in there.
Well, I'm thinking he's going to balk at that, and he will stop where he's at.
Okay,
so he's partially covering the hole, but not entirely.
Yeah, so he's kind of stepped over the hole and is looking over it and gives a bark. But chooses not to dive all the way in. Okay. Let's see what we got. This thrall, one of the thralls near the entrance is gleeful that the Asher's holy symbol has dropped to the ground. He's going to charge in. Let's see. I think he can get... Yeah, he should be able to get to here. Is that correct? It's about 20... Yeah, okay. So 2 actions to charge up behind Asher. And he's going to go for... let's go for... Claw Strike with his 3rd action. That is a 44 to hit, Asher.
Oof.
I could have targeted you to see, but your AC looks like is a
That is a
37.
hit.
Okay, that is a hit. So,
Yeah.
roll damage. That is 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Can I just apply that to you? Oh, sorry, it's slashing damage. I suppose I could just reveal it. It's probably going to show you guys what the damage numbers are, but whatever. Does that work? Okay, so you should be able to click on yourself and then click on take full damage. So he jumps up behind you, slashes you in the back. You take 20 points of slashing damage. That was his 3 actions, move, attack.
Ooh. That's easy.
Okay, the next one is also over by the entrance. He's pretty hurt, so he kind of moves into the room a bit more cautiously. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, he can kind of crest out from behind the pillars. He sees what's going on here, and he's going to hiss and cast a spell towards Asher. Can I do that? Alright, spell. Attack. Roll. He got a 41 on his attack roll on the spell. That looks like a hit. So he charges forward, he hisses, holds out both his hands, and a blast of ice shoots out and hits Asher in the back for 13 points of cold damage.
Oof.
And I have cold resist armor. So how much did you say it was?
13 total.
Okay. I think I just manually updated it.
And you should be able to just right click on your token and then click into that box and then type minus whatever the amount is. And that should work, hopefully. Let me know if it doesn't.
I don't know what that means.
If you right click on your token, there's a number right below your face.
Oh.
Yeah, you
That's
see the
your
little
health,
green
even though
box?
it
That's your
shows
health.
2 digits.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Just like in the other
All
system,
right.
you can hit minus 13 or however much you're actually taking
Okay.
since your armor.
You did it.
Hooray!
And it was great.
Teamwork.
All right. Cool. So the one inside the hole, it looks up and sees the other. It sees things bearing down on it. It is going to. I guess Asher and Phelan are the ones that can see it, but it's going to reach down, grab the spike stake, use all of its force all 3 actions to rip it out of the Decapus's heart. Immediately, the blood starts to kind of recoalesce and is starting to slowly reform. And then he kind of looks up and sneers, and then in Thessalonian says, "The master is coming." Morgiv, for his part, is just going to kind of back up. Actually, no. He makes like he's going to back up.
For what it's worth.
Yeah, so he makes like he's going to back up, and then decides to charge in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He runs up towards the one that's behind Asher, and just says, "Get back!" in Thessalonian, and holds up, brandishes the holy symbol towards the thrall that's behind Asher. The thrall just snap turns and hisses and starts to back away, clearly afraid. Asher, it's your turn at the start of the round.
Crazy sound effects.
I can turn off that sound effect if I can find it.
It's cool.
Love it.
It's great.
Okay.
It's just surprising.
Let's see. Nobody's hunt preyed right now. I will hunt prey the guy that's next to me.
Are you able to
I
like
can
use hunt prey?
Can I do it myself? That's a good question. Let's try. Click a button.
Can I track? No. Okay, I don't have a way of. I'll need to find a way to actually track hunt prey, but yes, the one behind you, you're hunting.
And the one in the hole.
Oh, and the one in the hole. Okay.
I can do it.
I suppose if you just target them both with T. Does that work?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can hold.
I can't see the one in the hole.
Oh sure. Let me move them out. You can use Shift T to target multiple things.
Oh yeah. Oh, there he is. All right, we've targeted them all.
Okay, so I'm going to throw them in the hole again. But all right, I can see now that you got them tracked.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. Guy here. I'm actually going to just continue shooting the one in the hole.
Okay, you see that Morgiva seems to handle seems to have got the one behind you scared, and you just take aim into the hole.
Let's do. That's a 36.
36 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
29 points.
29 points with 14 piercing.
Okay. I should have done that beforehand. Sorry, I forgot to heal some of these on their turn. Okay, so this guy's gonna... I'll do it like that and then take the damage. Okay. They don't have their fast healing built in yet, it seems. Or doesn't seem to be working. Okay. All right. Yeah, he takes the brunt of the damage. And still, he's like looking up and like clawing at you, or like clawing towards you. But he's still standing. He looks pretty injured.
Oh, I see. There's a. I'm guessing the 29, 24, 19 is the different turns to hit. So I'll strike again with the. For a 36.
36 is also a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 29 damage. 18.
I'll add that and subtract. Okay. You fire again. Second shot. This time goes into its chest. He seems to be like quite badly hurt now, but doesn't seem deterred. He seems just kind of almost like fanatic in his disposition.
What happens? And I think that hunt prey.
Hunt prey attack. Yep. Okay. Gunn.
Asher was shooting the one that's in front of him, or the one that's down in the
in the hole.
In the hole.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Well, I had planned to dive down there, but Asher's shooting at that one. Then I think I'm going to instead use probably 2 actions to go here. Is this 35 feet 10 down? Is that 35 total, including the 10? Or is that 35 over and 10 down?
That looks like 35
the second
over and 10 down. 10, 20? Yeah, that...
Well, because actually it looks like
I mean, that is 20 feet.
That it is, but I guess the...
Yeah, I think it's both distances is what it's showing.
Okay.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah.
I'm going to fly. So it's going to take me 2 actions to get here to where that guy is. And then I'll use the free flying attack action here, that I haven't used before. So we're going to use Erastal's arrow. That was how far was that exactly? Was it 25
if you
feet then?
Yeah, if you're flying there, and I mean it's effectively 35 feet.
35. Okay, 35 feet. And
Sorry,
make
now.
my strike with my sword in two hands.
Okay, take your attack. So you fly forward, becoming enveloped in wind as you do so. That is a 47. I think that's a crit.
7 total.
That is a critical.
Okay.
So go and roll double damage.
Is that going to double the Erastal's arrow damage as well?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll roll this once, and then Erastal's arrow here
Two
over
times.
2 times. So that's 61 from the strike, and 37 from the bonus damage.
All right, yeah. So you fly forward towards the one that's just behind Asher. That was already like turning to like kind of flee as Morgiev like startled it with the book. But you come leaping over Phelan's head, charging right at it with both hands on your sword, and just like stab right through this thing's chest. It stumbles back, clearly grievously wounded. And yeah, that was your 3 actions. Rock still has 1 action. He's currently in the air, 15 feet above the throne.
I think he'll fly over to the other side. I want to move him. Here we go. I think he'll fly over to about here.
Okay, he flies to the opposite side of the room to kind of and I guess lands. Is that? Or maybe not intentionally landed.
He should still be at the.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's some tiles on the floor that are automatically changing height as you pass over them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Rock just flies to the other side of the room to keep good coverage. Greshy, what do you want to do?
As far as I'm aware, I'm just going to keep mixing and focusing as best I can what energies I'm bringing to this ritual. I don't know anything about how this works, so hopefully this is enough. Phelan, for his part, I think he's going to try and scare them off at this point. So he'll look at the one in the hole and attempt to demoralize that one and try and scare him away. So it's going to be this one here. Does that work? It looks like a 35 total.
Versus its will DC. That is a success. Yes, that's a success. So
that
frightened
would be
1.
Frightened 1, correct.
Okay, yeah, Phelan into the hole, and the vampire clearly shirks back. He seems pretty terrified. And I guess that's Phelan's action for the round. Okay. The one that Gunn has just struck is terrified, is being presented with the holy scales of Abadar, and doesn't want to be anywhere near them. So he needs to back up. So, and I guess you're making that difficult to rein around you, right,
Actually,
Gunn?
no,
So,
I don't have
oh, you don't have your shield out.
No, because I don't have a shield out at the moment.
Okay, so I don't, that would just be the difference between a step and not. So he is going to back up though. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so he kind of makes his way towards the back of the room, over by the other one, the other vampire. and is going to curse and cast a spell at Morgiv. Let's try. Whoop. Okay, that is a critical hit. So he like the other one, he puts out both hands, forms a blast of ice, and fires it at Morgiv, who just takes the full brunt of it right away. And I guess what's that? I need to double that. Okay. Morgiv is just instantly like ice just blasts through his chest. He falls onto the ground unconscious, dropping the book or the scales beside him. That moves Morgiv's turn to above the thrall. Okay. Number 4, the one that is behind him is going to kind of take a wide berth around the room and fire his own ice blast at Gunn.
Nicey boys.
There's my spell. Attack. Roll. That is a 42. That looks like a hit. Versus your AC 40. All right. Damage. 18 points of cold damage. Gets blasted your way.
I believe I have 10 cold resist.
You have 5 cold resist, I think, from your armor.
5 cold. Oh yeah, you're right.
You have 10 fire.
Fire is 10. So that would be 13.
Yes. That leaves the one inside the hole who is frightened. He's got the stake in his hand. I guess he'll just let it drop to the ground with a little splot. And he is going to... he's going to aim at Phelan. Or actually... he should still have... No. Okay. He's going to, put his hand upward, and a little sparkle of fire goes flying up as I need basically everybody here. Rock, Asher, Gunn, Phelan, to all make reflex saves, please.
Phelan gets
Greshy is too far away.
What is that, 46?
I have a 38.
Okay, so Gunn has some modifiers to circumstance if it is to reflex if this is a damaging effect.
It is a damaging spell, yes.
Okay, then I'll turn that one on and roll this thing for a 37.
Yeah, it's basically he's doing this, but it's kind of blasting it up.
Oh. Fair enough.
All right. That is 38 is a success from Asher, so you crit succeed. Phelan also crit succeeds with a 46. And Gunn, you succeed, but not crit success. So you will take half damage unless you have something.
I'll use my oh wait, he's too far away. The enemy is too far down.
Yes, the enemy is at the bottom of this pit.
Okay, but Rock is also gonna roll. He got a 41.
Okay, Rock got a success. So only Gunn and Rock take damage, and you'll take half of this. So it's 27 points of fire halved. And Give, unfortunately, is in the blast radius, so he will... He's at dying 2.
So -3.
Actually, he got taken out by a crit, didn't he? So he'd be at dying 3.
He is at dying
no.
3. That is true.
No! Poor Give.
Where are my stats effects? There we go. Sorry, I'm getting used to this.
Someone's going to need
Dying...
to tell Greshy if he needs to break off this ritual.
No, I can get him.
I'm just letting you know. Until further notice, that's my
2,
plan,
3.
is just to keep on the ritual. So
Yeah.
if you want backup, you'll have to go for it.
Okay, so yeah, Morgiv,
Valuable, I don't wanna
Morgiv's
waste.
unconscious body gets scorched by this a blast of fire that gets thrown out. And that is that vampire's turn. Top of the round, it's Asher. If you're talking, I can't hear you. Oh, okay.
If you can kill, if you can kill the one down there, do it. I'll get more give.
Okay. Sure. I trust Gunn, my friend Gunn. I will continue to shoot at the one down there.
Okay.
Shoot time. We'll find my weapon. Here we go. Why didn't that work? Oh God. Everyone can see it. There we
it's
go.
putting the card.
It's a 44.
44 is a crit. That's a crit. Yep.
I used the power of friendship and my belief in Gunn to roll critical.
Just murder this thing.
Does he just... It's 71 points.
Ugh.
57.
71 points of damage. Let me...
And if it's still up, it's got some fortitude saves to make as well.
Yes.
Hold on, I forgot to heal them again. I keep forgetting. Okay. Let me give him his resistance, and then he'll take the damage. Alright, that brought him... he's down incredibly low. He needs to do some fort saves. From the impact rune, that's a 32. I will say that knocks him prone.
I think I just noticed that my my sword's good damage isn't kicking in.
Oh, is it not?
Kicking automatically.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
that's annoying. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely fix that. Where is prone? Prone. He's prone. Then another fort save for this. He actually failed against the frost rune. Failed by 1.
It probably matters. I suppose he's pinned as well,
what does that do? So he is prone, he is slowed 1, and he's got persistent fire damage. Okay, and he is pretty badly injured. He is in a critical state.
Also pinned to the ground.
And he's pinned to ground, yes.
Good.
He is staked, if you will, by your arrow.
Asher almost
Take
did.
him.
So close.
I'm gonna just jump and land. My final attack. No, I'm going to.
Yeah, he's barely standing. Oh, did your shot include? I did. Okay.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Did your shot include the hunted, like your precision damage from hunted, from?
No.
So yeah, what you can do is on your character sheet, you see the thing at the top of your actions where it says first attack on hunted prey this round. It's on the actions tab of your character
I
sheet.
remember seeing this. Oh, the actions tab. Aha, yeah.
Learning together.
Yeah, if you have that selected, it'll include it in your damage automatically. So actually, what is your hunted prey damage
It's four,
normally?
4d8.
Okay,
So
just go ahead and
at
roll.
least 4.
I guess roll the 8d8 then, because that was a crit.
Well, no, it's 4 on a crit, but it's 2.
Oh, it's 4 on a crit. Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, so it's
See what happens.
23.
23, that is enough.
There he goes.
The arrow strikes true, truer than you thought. He like stands there for a moment and like smirks, but then just kind of collapses into like a bloody mist. So he's turned back into a bloody mist.
Of course he is.
But he is at 0 HP, so he's effectively dying. If I can do that right. Dying. Where's dying? Why are these in a weird order? Okay. All right. That was that just 2 actions? Oh no, that's just 1 action. It's still your turn.
That was my first one.
Yep.
So I can do 2 whole things this turn.
Go murder
Right,
some more.
You've dealt with the thing in the hole like Gunn wanted you to.
Okay, I've done my job, therefore I can do other jobs, and with my 2 beautiful actions left, I'm going to stabilize Morgiv from... I believe I am within 30 feet, yes.
Yes, you're close enough to Morgiv that you
Stabilize.
can... Okay, you turn and
Where the heck is my stabilize?
cast Stabilize on him. Which should stop him from dying. Leaves him unconscious. But he's still presumably
0
wounded.
HP.
Okay. Alright. He is unconscious but breathing. And no longer bleeding out. His wounds close over. Gunn, it's your turn.
So, I guess the first thing is that the guy I attacked last time should take an extra 2d6 of good damage from the
Oh, you're right. I should have
from
put
the
that on
holy
the...
rune
Correct.
that didn't kick in before.
Alright, he has taken the damage. Was that on the... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
We
I
can
can fill it.
figure it out later. I
Yeah,
see
that's
the
fine.
rune slot on there, but I don't see any way to get the damage in.
I'll take a look.
And given that these guys have been attacking Morgiv, I'm going to let's see. I think I will be flying again over to here, just above the ground. I'll fly forward 20 feet with 1 action, and I will do another Erassel's arrow strike on the same target.
Okay.
So we'll roll. This time, a 32.
32 is just enough. You hit. Roll damage.
All right. So roll the damage on that once, plus another d6. So.
Oh, there's the good damage.
Oh, there it is on the regular. Oh, it just didn't show up on the crit.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Does holding
Well,
only apply on crits? Oh, well, no, it should have shown up on crits. Never mind. I don't know.
we'll figure it out later. Okay. Yeah, it takes that damage.
And also, it will take what is it? 4d4. So another 12 points.
There's 12 points of bludgeoning damage from the wind. All right, you charge towards it again. It's gliding across the ground. Double hand swing with your bastard sword remedy. And it hisses as the searing light cuts through its body, and it staggers back a few steps, like bleeding out onto the floor.
But it's still standing.
It is still standing. Barely, but it's
I have
standing.
enough to make a. I'm going to try and make a third, or another additional strike on it. This time,
26 is
reroll
not
that.
enough. Okay, you use your hero point.
I'm going to use my hero point to reroll that. So let's see. Is that a thing I should do?
If you right click on the actual roll in there, and your
Yeah, if you right click on the card, it has reroll keep better.
Yeah. Reroll. Oh,
see, look at that, and it even preserves it.
Yeah, there you go. That's a 36. That hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
You recalculate your strike in the last second, dealing
30 points.
30 points.
With some good.
Yeah, with a little bit of good damage. It is taking
one bit in there.
It is taking that searing energy. It's not. Doesn't seem to be weak to it, but it is taking the damage.
Okay.
Okay. That is your turn, Greshy. Sorry. Rock. Rock still has an action.
Yeah, but that's not enough for him to do very much. So I think he'll fly down and put himself between that creature and Morgiv, right there, or possibly right here.
He can, because Morgiv is unconscious, he could land on Morgiv's space if he wants. Morgiv is prone.
That'll work.
And okay, so he flies down and like drops in front of Morgiv to act as a bastion against this vampire that's clearly licking its thin lips. Greshy.
Phelan will look at one of the other vampires, probably the one that's threatening Gunn or is near Gunn still, and will morph at him very loudly. That's going to be another 36.
36. I believe that's a crit success. Yes, that is a crit success.
A 4.
All right, frightened 2 then.
So it gets real spooked.
Try to take a swing at Gunn. It shouldn't hurt too much. And for his part, Greshy's going to be once more spending his turn trying to pray. How do people pray? How does this work?
Yeah, like, so you're looking.
That's Rastal is what we're working with here, and I'm not familiar with your rituals as well.
Yeah, you try to substitute in some of the prayers to Avatar that you know, and they're kind of working. You're able to keep the silver from, like, you actually don't know what the next step of the ritual is. Gunn was about to tell that to you, so you just need all the silver pieces that are in the liquid. You need them to stay at the exact height they're at, and not move up or down. So they need to not dissolve any further. They need nothing. You need to not have anything happen. So you're desperately trying to make nothing happen
as much as possible. And in the meantime, I'm praying to Rastal by substituting tax code from the agriculture section, because that's related at least.
I love Avatar. Okay, so Morgiv is still unconscious, but he is stable. That leaves... which one is this? This is the one that's right beside Gunn. He is spooked. He is going to try for a strike against Gunn. That is a 37 to hit. That is a miss. He is then going to make a... He's going to take an omen. We have 10 points. I'm going to use 9. We'll do a second attack and add 9 to it. Ooh, and I can add the 9 in here. Hello. Add 9. And that is a 41 to hit, which looks like it's hit by 1.
Yep.
All right. The ominous omen helps him land a strike. He will go ahead and roll damage on his slash. That is 23 points of slashing damage to Gunn as he claws towards you. It actually catches your armor and you think you're safe for a moment, but there's like a weak point in one of the buckles, and he managed to like just dig into your like in between 2 plates of armor, and he like pulls his hand out and sneers. But there's still clearly a lot of fear in his eyes. Did that reduce the damage? Oh, no, fear doesn't reduce damage, just reduces
what
hit.
type of damage?
Slashing. 23 slashing.
What type of damage is it? Slashing?
Yeah.
Armor does protect against some slashing, so I'll take -4. So I'll take 19, I suppose.
Okay. And then this one's actually going to back up. 10, 20, 25. He kind of darts into the hall a bit. Or the cavern behind him. Thrall number 4. It was gonna go for Morgiev's unconscious body there, but with Rock in the way, it looks at Gunn, looks at Rock. Where does it go? Where does it go? He's looking everywhere, looking every which way. He'll charge at Gunn and take an attack. That's a 36. That's a miss, I think. Yes. Yeah, that's a miss. But it's not going to stay there with its third action. It's going to back up. Yeah, it'll back away into the cavern. I know words. The thrall at the bottom of the stairs is unconscious. Sorry. It is turned into mist, and it is gently floating up. Oh, that's not what I want. I need to set it to 0 height. And 25. Okay, so it is just floating 5 feet. Oh, it can do 5 at a time, so 20 and then 15? Okay, it's at 15 feet. And of course, if I put minus, it tries to subtract. Alright, never again will I do basement levels on maps. It's just weird. Okay. Alright, so it's just floating up 15 feet in the hole. Asher, it's your turn. It rolled the fire damage.
The one I don't think I... Oh, that's nice.
I probably should have removed the fire damage because it's at 0 HP anyway.
It's on fire. This one is not my hunt prey one. I don't think I can see my hunt prey one anymore.
No, it has run into the. I think it's like over here. Or no, it's the one in the back.
I will.
Can you see it? Oh, you can see it. It's this one.
Oh, I was like, on my map, I can't quite see both of them. I can only see whichever one this one is here.
Yeah, that is the one that was hunt preyed.
That. Oh, well, good for me. I will check my box again. And I will shoot at it. Do I have to do anything for shooting through Gunn Square?
Yeah, it is going through Gunn Square. It'll just be a -1 to hit. Or a +1 to his AC.
Dun, 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 dun. Going in. It's a 40, which is a 41 -1.
So 40 will hit, but not... It is frightened to exactly make that a crit. That's a crit.
Okay.
Or wait, the frightened... Hold on, the frightened didn't go down. Fuck. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Keep it.
It's super frightened.
It was super frightened.
Okay.
I thought the frightened might automatically go down at the end of its turn, but it didn't.
So it is
luckily,
97 total, 55 being piercing.
Okay, that is enough. You
Precision did work.
Yeah, you take a very precise shot as it's clearly terrified and moving back into the cavern, looking like it's going to run. But at the just as it's dipping around the corner, the arrow strikes it in the back and it bursts into a mist as well. So that one is all misty. I don't have a...
That sounds...
I'm going to put the dead on it. Yeah, okay.
But it's just misty.
But yeah, it's just a mist.
right.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. Out of here. I'm gonna fall into the hole. Just whoop. Here I go.
Okay. Yeah, you can just jump on into the hole.
On it.
Here, I'll move the mist
Pop
slightly
to the bottom.
so you can see. Okay, yeah, you drop down. You have catfall, so you don't take any damage.
I do.
Okay, yeah, you just...
And I will just
No, go ahead.
pick up. Yeah, I'm just, for my last action, I'm just going to pick up the stake and get ready to stab it on my next turn.
Okay, so yeah, you drop through the... You drop through the bloody mist that's like rising up, so you just like blood splatter on the way. You 3-point landing at the bottom, grab the stake, and get ready to impale the heart again. It's 3 actions to do so. Okay, Gunn, it's your turn.
Oh, that's all seeming to go very well. I think what I'll do is I will move over here, and I will do a lay hands on Rock and a lay hands on Morgiv, and then Rock will step over 1 step this way. So that'll give both of them back 48 hit points.
48. Okay. That is enough for Morgiv to wake up and... is everything all right?
Yes. That was very brave but foolish what you did. Thank you. Don't do that again.
Forgive is healthy.
All right. That was move, heal. And does Rock do any other actions? I guess Rock moved off of Morgiv. Okay.
He stepped off. Yeah.
Okay. Greshy.
Well, Phelan would go chasing after any enemies, but I don't know that he sees any longer.
He saw that there was one more that went running off in that direction.
All right. Well, then he would chase after that one as best he could.
Okay.
And
What's his movement speed?
Which way?
What's his movement
50.
speed? 50? Okay.
So he'll just move that.
So yeah, he can get to here. If you want to move him.
Then he'll just move. Yeah, I'll just take care of that.
Ooh, I just saw the tiles highlighting.
Oops, he's gone underground.
Kind of in the... Oh, he's...
Hold on, wait. Yeah, he's underground.
Hang on. Oh.
There we
Okay.
go.
Did he get underground? How did that happen?
Because he passed over the pit, and I have the pit set to put you underground.
So it just dropped him down.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I say maybe I won't do pits and maps anymore. All right. Okay, so yeah, Phelan goes charging out in that direction and is clearly like engaging in combat with one. Can you guys see him? Okay, I see. It's just that nobody could see him. That's why it's not showing up on the map.
Correct.
All right. That is Greshy's turn. Morgiv should not be dying. Why is it still marking him as dead? Well, he's going to stand up.
The condition off of him.
I did. Flat-footed.
Tumbled the other way.
He's no longer prone.
Still shows he's having several conditions.
He's just supposed to have the 3, and that's what it looks like.
But maybe you need to convert his dyings into woundeds?
That's what I've got. Maybe if I mark him dead and unmark him dead.
Oh, there
we
he
go.
is.
All right.
He seems fine now.
He's back up. He's fine. He kind of gets up and dusts himself off, and then reaches for the scales. So use 2 actions to do that. Are there any more?
One got away.
And he just looks kind of sad. Let's see. Meanwhile,
I'll take care of it. But
This one of them gets to the top of the pit. The one that is right beside Phelan is going to recover a bit of HP and then strike at Phelan.
All right.
Still learning my flow. There we go. All right. 29 to hit Phelan. That is a miss. I will strike again for a natural 1 for a 23 to hit Phelan. You can guess the modifier now. And the third action will start to move away.
It hasn't gotten away fully yet, I suppose. I didn't realize it was right there behind the pillars.
Yeah, you realize now that it was just slightly out of your view behind a pillar. And it took 2 attacks and then
even like
darted.
Asher was.
That leaves this guy over here. I did them in the wrong order, but 5, 10, 15. The mist is just flying back towards into the room. Okay, Asher, it's your turn. You have the stake in hand.
Stab it.
Okay, you relocate the heart position. Use all 3 actions to slam the stake and pinpoint the heart exactly. The blood particles. It was already like reforming the body pretty quickly, but you managed to get it in before it's even like fully reformed. Gunn, it's your turn.
I will fly back over to here and try to resume the ritual without, so that Greshy doesn't have to completely focus anymore.
Okay. How many actions
of the ritual?
How many actions does it take to get up there?
2 to get there. 2.
Okay. It's not enough yet to fully relieve Greshy this round.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Greshy, it's your turn. Rock can move as well.
By Rastal's name shall land be considered to be in horticultural use when primarily and directly used in raising fruits, vegetables, berries, nuts, and other foods for consumption by man or animal, flowers, sod, trees, nursery or greenhouse products, herbs or natural remedies, and ornamental plants and shrubs for the purpose of selling these products in the regular course of business by Rastal's name. Phelan's going to continue chasing after the
Rock will fly
vampire.
over by Phelan as well. Well, he'll be up.
In fact, if Phelan is faster than the vampire, he will attempt to cut him off. I don't know if he is though, but he would try to stop him from getting away.
Yeah. What's Phelan's speed?
50 right now.
50. Okay. So Rock is just flying over here to this entrance, and Phelan is going to try and charge past. Let me see how with 1 movement. It's 35. Yeah, okay. Phelan can... he'll need to tumble through.
I mean,
move at half
he's
speed.
also ghosty?
Oh, he is ghosty. That's true.
I mean, it's not technically part of being ghosty that he can move through creature spaces. I'm just saying he is ghosty.
It is. Okay, I'll allow it. Yeah, so Phelan flies through the creature. You can't really see what's going on, but it happened. Yeah, there's a bark and a shriek of terror from the vampire. Morgiv is... He looks up at Gunn. Gunn is just like blown away, and Morgiv looks back after him and, is that not worrying? He says, like, clenching the scales tight. This mist is just gonna move. 5, 10, 15. Vampire in the hall is going to turn and strike at Phelan. Natural 4 for a 30. Let's try a second attack. Oh, a natural 20 for 42.
All right. That definitely hits, so it's a crit.
All right. Let's roll critical damage. 47 points of slashing. That will get reduced by Phelan's resistance in this form.
Oh, is it cold? Oh, yeah, that's correct. He has some resistance because he is ghosty. How much does he get? 5 resistance.
Okay.
So 47, so 42.
42. All right, 42 points of slashing damage. It tries to grasp onto Phelan, but Phelan is immune to grabbed while he's in this form, so it's just... He's like trying to like slash at the ectoplasmic form that Phelan is currently. Meanwhile, that leaves the mist is just floating up. 10, 15. Okay. Asher.
I guess it's time to climb out of here. I'll start trying to climb out.
Okay.
I don't know how long that takes me.
Climb action. Let's see.
Blood slick walls.
That's true. It has maybe become slightly more
Bloody
difficult than usual.
hands.
I paused the game. Not what I meant to do. Climb. Let's look at climb. So yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics check. And
Yeah.
for you guys, you're level 16. What difficulty am I going to say this is before looking at your roll? I'm going to say this is a level 10 check, so DC 27.
I got a 43.
Okay, that's a crit success. So on crit, you can move up, down, or safely 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20 feet of your land speed. What's your speed?
45.
45, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, per 20 feet of your land speed, sorry. So 2 of those, so extra 10, so you move up 15 feet.
So 15 total?
Yeah, 15 on one action.
Halfway there. Okay. I'll try again. Since I'm halfway up and I don't feel like staying here.
Oh, we're halfway.
What's the normal
there.
success? 5 per. Oh, it's just. It's not 5 plus. It's 5 per.
It
Yeah,
might just be 5 straight up.
Ah,
Well,
I got
then
a
Asher
natural
just
20 for 44.
okay, that's the rest of your 15. You can use your reaction to climb up.
Alright. I'm here again. What a nice day. Everything's
You
black
have-
and white. Oh, there we go.
One action left. I guess you dropped your bow here, right?
Yes.
Before you fell?
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll pick it up.
Okay,
There we
third
go.
action, pick up bow. All right, and you're reactionless. Gun. You just go right into the ritual?
yes. And Rock will. I can't really see where Rock is right now. If that
Okay, if
should have some light with him, but
yeah, he does have light with him, so assuming he's just going to do a similar thing and fly after the creature.
yeah.
He can't really fly in the tunnel. What's his move speed?
On land, it's just 10. If it comes down
Okay.
to squeezing or anything like that, he would probably just stand guard to brandish the holy symbol that he's still got. If it comes back
Okay.
this way.
In that case, I think he is going to 5, 10. He's going to move into the tunnel. He's got enough. He seems to have enough room to get in. He just can't. He doesn't have the full wingspan to fly in the tunnel. But he is trying to close in the gap here inside. Yeah. What does Gunn do?
Gunn resumes the ritual. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get that back in. Okay, everything still seems good here.
Oh, good. All
We're
right.
in the middle of the prayer. We need to pick up at verse 3 while we stir.
Verse
okay,
3,
this has been
okay.
stirred, so then we're going to next add.
We'll hold that thought for just a moment. Just want to make sure
When we're ready, we can add the next component.
And Greshy's just going to shout, "Are you done yet, Phelan? Finish it!" So Phelan gets 3 actions as Greshy's spending 2. Since Gunn's maintaining the ritual.
All right.
And Phelan's just going to take some bites since he's right there and wants to be friendly.
Oh yeah, he is adjacent to the creature currently. Nobody can see this, but
I am making the presumption since he just tried to get grabbed.
Yep.
So 33 to hit on the first one.
33 will hit. Damage, please.
All right. It's a bit of damage for you. That is 31 points of damage. 20 of it is positive. If that matters at all.
It does. Okay.
Resistance.
It's a pretty strong hit onto the vampire. You guys hear a boof and I don't know, magic sounds. A flash of light from the
zaps
from the hall.
All right.
Okay, that was one strike.
Phelan will then bring him to the ground. Why not? Where is that action? It's over here. It's this one. So, creature is now prone and then gets attacked again, because why not?
All right, yeah, second attack knocked him
a
prone.
42.
That is, with him being prone, yeah, that's crit. Roll critical.
Whee! That's going to be 53 points of damage, including 46 of it being positive.
Okay, there's a big chomp and another massive spark of light from the hull. Yeah?
Greshy is wielding Mender. So he actually takes an additional 1d8 electric damage, if I recall.
That's true.
Because he commanded Phelan this turn. I have no idea if it'll matter, but might as well throw that out there. An extra 3 points of electric damage on top of it.
Is that just on the first strike or both strikes?
Just on the first.
Okay.
First strike per round.
Okay. All right. It does take that extra little bit of damage. You hear Thessalonian cursing. Morgiv looks back and looks forward and is just gonna kind of slowly walk forward a bit while still brandishing the scales. That leaves this vampire here. It's just gonna 5 to 15. And the one in the hall is going to get to its feet. Whoop. I'm just spinning him. You guys can't see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, vampire stands. There's a sound of a claw swinging in the air. That's a critical. Roll critical damage. 35 points of slashing damage to Phelan. Minus 5, so 30 total with resistance.
Gotcha.
Seeing that it can't fully grasp onto Phelan, it will instead go for... I guess it has to... It'll just go for another strike, sure. That's a 33, which is a miss, and third strike. 34, which is also a miss.
Third strike.
Oh, you're right. Good point. Okay, and then that leaves the one at the top of the stairs is just floating gently up and into one of the cracks in the wall. Asher.
Okay. I'll move my 45 here. Wow, I don't see anything. Actually,
Remember, you can lean your token if you want.
oh yeah, I can do a little.
Just do a little leany, looky-loo.
Oh. Ah. He's
See if you can
kind
pretty
of-
trapped in there.
You kind of just see him pinned between Phelan and Ronk.
So I did
I
one.
guess.
Actually, with my last 2 actions, if he comes around the corner, I will shoot at him as like a prepare.
Okay, ready to action. All right.
Yeah.
Gun.
Rock will. Can Rock prepare to brand? No, I think Rock will just brandish the.
Brandish the holy symbol.
Still carrying. Yep.
Okay. All right. He'll, start shaking the. I think he's got the prayer beads.
No, he's got my pendant.
Oh, your pendant. Okay. So he will brandish the pendant to try and spook this creature more. It's definitely working. Greshy.
All right. So you were focusing on the ritual this round.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 actions to give Phelan 3 again, so that Phelan can deal with this thing. It's still adjacent, I assume.
Seems like it. Yep.
All right. Then Phelan will take a chompy at the boy. What's that looking like? Not great. 31. I think it's gonna quite do it.
31 doesn't hit. Nope.
All right.
If it's frightened, does it?
I don't think it'd be. frightened still
It's
at this
not
point.
frightened anymore now.
So the brandish doesn't make fear.
Is
It
it
makes fleeing, I think. Let me double check that it's not also frightened.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it becomes fleeing. It doesn't actually include a proper
Okay.
fear effect. It's a way to force them to move,
Gotcha.
because he has to spend all his actions moving.
Well, that might be counterproductive then, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Oh well. Phelan will go ahead and take another bite at him. That's a
That's a
natural,
natural
one
one.
for 25.
You do still have hero points.
I do. He's going to take his 3rd stab at it, but a 25 or 24 is not going to do it either. So, fortunately, Phelan's biting nothing but air at this point.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Morgiv is just kind of is walking up alongside Asher, and it's just like ready for something to come running this way. The thralls, 5, 10, 15, just more floating mists. Okay, that leaves this one here. Needs to get away from Rock. And Phelan is in the way. But if Phelan can move through him, he can move through Phelan. So he's going to 15. He darts into the darkness. Oh shit, Phelan can't see. Oh, but Rock has light. Okay, never mind. There was enough light to see.
Yeah, Rock has light with him.
That's a good point. Okay, he moves through Phelan to the opposite side. Is going to do a claw attack on him. 32 looks like a miss, and is going to continue the 3rd action, darting into the darkness. 5. Okay. And then this one is inside the wall. New participant. Okay. Top of the round, Asher.
Nothing's really come around the corner.
No, you heard footsteps running deeper into the tunnel.
Okay. I'm gonna now wander in. Stop that. Stop that. So it's 20, 25.
You can see just up ahead he's like he's running into some tunnel over here. Maybe you can see.
I can.
Okay.
That's 40. All right, we'll go this far.
Oh yes, you still have dark vision cast on you.
Yeah, I accidentally removed Longstride, and I don't know how to put it back on, but it's there.
It's easy enough.
I right-clicked it, and it went boop.
It does that.
Oh.
It does.
Yeah, if you open up the Longstrider's spell, it has the little spell effect. You can just drag it in.
And you can find some of those things pretty easy with like control space. We'll bring up a search.
Yeah, if you use the control space and then just type Longstrider, it should just go up. Yeah, and then you can click on Longstrider and then drag the spell effect on. I've already done it for you, but...
Right. So, it's neat.
Yeah, I kept clicking it, and it wasn't doing anything. I'm like, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to shoot at this little guy. Little guy. And we'll shoot. For a 38.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
What do I have it clicked? Okay, this will roll correctly. Nice, that's 48 points with 24 of them being piercing.
And that's enough. The strike lands true, hitting him in the back just as he's... it like kind of pins him to the wall, and he tries to tear free from it, but as he does, his entire body just becomes blood. And he too becomes a bloody mist. And that is combat. So immediately the mist just starts drifting back slowly into the room.
Phelan bites at as it goes past.
He manages to catch some of the blood globules in his mouth, but they quickly just kind of slurp out and continue along with the mist.
There it goes. I hope there aren't any more.
And they just all continue to fly into different cubby holes in the wall on the upper level. Oh, that seems like that was all of them. Right?
Hope so.
Yeah, looks like. Rock, could you keep an eye on the wall?
Rock nods and makes his way over. Murgy, for his part, is just gonna kind of stand around awkwardly, looking around nervously.
I don't know if we can finish this before they come back out again.
Well, got to
But
try.
we also can't stop to blow it up or break them out right now.
I can keep poking at them with spells. They
Yeah,
pop
if
out.
they come out, just jam them back in.
Come here, Morgies.
Oh, okay.
Seems like you took some hits there, so try and keep you safe up here.
Oh, I'm feeling fine now. Thank you.
That's what they all say.
His beady little eyes just kind of blink at you, not sure what you mean.
Oh no. He's very sweet. Yeah,
Okay.
just stay up here. And I'll keep an eye on the wall and occasionally look around to make sure nothing else is coming in. But
Okay.
if something pops out, I'll shoot at it with my frosty fingers.
Okay. Well, it'll be hard for you to do from down here. You'll need to actually be probably on the upper level to see.
Right.
The upper level is where all the little cubby holes are.
Hope I'm not too distracting with my my fingers.
This will be fine, I'm sure. What's next
Okay.
one?
All right. Well, Gunn
next-
and
No, I don't have any
okay.
specific to say. I don't know what it really entails.
A lot of dissolving of silver.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gunn and Greshy get back to what they were doing. Meanwhile, Asher, you can see you like keep having to peer into these cubby holes. You've got dark vision on, so you can see inside. You watch as it doesn't take long for the body itself to like quickly reform, but you can kind of like point your finger in and just blast another cantrip at it, just as it's reforming to like break up the body and force it to regenerate. This is mildly annoying to both Gunn and Greshy as you're working on this. So I will impose a -2 penalty, and at the end, Asher, you will be fatigued from needing to constantly cast spells into these 3 cubby holes over and over and over again. But
the team while annoying my friends.
so an hour. Oh, is that an hour? Yes, an hour, and
that was an hour.
About 30-40 minutes later, the ritual is reaching a conclusion. So go ahead and give me a crafting check, Greshy. This is this is the secondary check for the ritual. And do I remember how secondary checks work? 47.
I think it just adds bonus.
Yeah, I think it does just add bonus. What spell level you guys were casting this at? You're doing it at 5th to make 5?
5th, I believe.
You're making 5 holy waters. So 5th level spell would be 26. So that is a critical success. Let me double check what that does in a ritual.
A success gives no bonus or penalty. A critical success is a +2 bonus to the primary check. Failure is a -4, and a crit failure does worse. So try not to crit fail secondary check, I suppose.
All right, Gunn. You need to put the finishing touches on the prayers. All of the water skins are glowing their brightest now, and you have to put the capstone on it. So it'll be a religion check.
Right.
Same DC 26.
I'm going to go ahead and throw my 9 points on this.
Okay.
Even though it's not.
I mean, there is a -2 still, so
a plus. But there's also a +2 from Greshy, so it.
Oh yeah, that counts as that, I suppose.
On the dice to make it, but this way we'll get a.
Oh, there's your 5. Do you want to use a hero point?
9, 30.
Or did you already use your hero point today? I already used
my hero point, but I did say I was using the fate points. So
yes,
that would make 37.
Yep. Oh, right. So that is still a crit. Okay. Good point. Okay. So you put in with the last few prayers, all of the water containers that you have arrayed in front of you begin to glow their brightest, and then suddenly the brightness just fades, and they're all just left with a faint white glow. Each of them has like the tiniest like shimmers of silver sparkles. It's kind of like, I don't know, silver schlager, if that's a thing. But yeah,
I think it works.
You're left with 5 permanent bottles of holy water. So these don't expire on crit success.
Excellent. Good. So what, we just dump it on the body? How does this work exactly? Asher, do you know? Or should we ask Rock?
I think we checked before, but we can check again if need be.
I think Rock was the one who knew how to do it. I just knew they were vampires.
Well, since I don't think Rock speaks Thessalonian or
I think it
Cullen.
was, actually, I don't recall exactly what it was. But out of character, I think there was something said about, like, cutting the head off and then holy water.
Yes,
on the head.
you would remember that, but you need to decapitate them. They need to be staked. You then decapitate them and then anoint the head with holy water.
How do you
Okay.
decapitate a decapus? Where's the head
Maybe we could-
exactly?
Take its face off. We thought that it could be applied, like anywhere. Its whole thing is head.
It's also where the
Sure,
heart
okay.
was, though.
I can share this again, what the creature
Again,
looks
I mean-
like.
Maybe we can go right into the head or into the.
Kind of where the ridge starts in the back, and just kind of
Yeah, we could-
swap it off.
Yeah,
That
take,
way?
take all the purpley part out.
This is disgusting.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful to its people.
Is it though?
Maybe it is. Maybe this is the most.
What if it's the only
beautiful
one of its kind and we just murdered it?
Well, then it's certainly the most beautiful one.
You're
Also the
beautiful.
ugliest. And I think that really
Gorgeous.
illustrates the different viewpoints of Asher and Greshy in life. Well, we should start with that one then.
Yeah, we should
figure out how
definitely
to
start
take
with
it
the
off.
big one.
Well, let's go. I guess.
I'll haul on down to the bottom of the pit again.
Sure. Which cantrips do you have today, or like which damaging cantrips do you have?
It's Ray of Frost.
Okay.
It's my damaging one.
All right, so you're just finger gunning rays of frost every once in a while.
Ew.
Though that whole top level now feels kind of chilly.
I've made air conditioning. Look at me. So nice.
The wall is like a little bit frosted over.
We'll hop down here
Yeah, failing.
and then looking down into the pit. Whoops. That's not what I was going for. But looking down into the pit.
64.
Don't have my wings back up right now, but you can. I'll reach into the bag of holding, get the rope out, tie it to the stone chair, and maybe climb down in there.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check, unless you've got
Can do that.
what's it called? Assurance.
I'll do.
This should be fairly easy.
Well,
It's like a level 5 check, which would be 20. DC
nice.
30.
I have a 31.
All right, crit success. You easily slide down the rope.
Then I'll draw remedy and attempt to remove what would count as the head.
Well, in the current state, it's just kind of a gloopy mess, and it hasn't like really formed any kind of face. Like it's basically like kind of a lump that represents the heart where the stake is stabbed, and the rest is just like a splattering of goo.
Okay. In that case, what do I think I need to do? Unstake it and let it form a body? That doesn't sound right. What does Gunn's training and Rock's advice?
Religion check.
So, okay. Religion. There's a decent roll. 38 total.
Yeah, I mean the easiest thing the thing that immediately comes to mind is letting it reform enough of a body that you can locate the head or the face.
Okay.
Rock didn't seem to know too much about this specific creature and whether or not this process really truly works on it at all to know. It's possible that you could just pour out the holy water onto it, but you're not convinced that would work without locating the pieces that are effectively the head.
All right. Then I'll go over and stand next to it. I'll lean Remedy up against the wall, maybe. And I'll just pull the stake up a few inches until it starts to reform.
Okay.
Jam it back in, pull it back out, jam it in a few times, and
Okay, yeah, you're just kind of like waiting for it to go
stop.
enough. I mean, you have to do quite a heavy impact to actually like restake it properly. But you are able
I
to.
hope this hurts. No, I don't. I don't inflict pain.
I do.
For fun.
Greshy is imagining or hoping that you will do that, but you let it reform in part. And you kind of have to like step back a bit so that it does reform and doesn't like consume your leg as part of or like merge your body into it. But yeah, after a few minutes of letting it reform, it seems like it's got enough. You can like see where the eyes are kind of forming and like the curled like teeth are starting to appear. It seems like a good enough spot to stop. So try to jam it back into the same. You can't see the heart anymore, but you're able to get it into roughly the same spot. There's like a shudder of this kind of half-formed body, and it stops reforming.
Does this thing appear to have bones of any kind? In any part of its reformation that's happening so far? Just out of curiosity.
No. I mean, there's the teeth.
Those have bones.
You kneel,
Okay.
like you lean in to kind of look at the teeth, and there's some kind of bone-like
Throat?
structure, but they don't quite look like bones.
Does it have a throat behind its mouth?
Medicine check?
Because that would be the place that you cut to count as taking the head off. Have a decent medicine check. Feel 31 is the total.
31
I know
on this
a little
creature
bit.
type. You're not sure if what is there qualifies as a throat. There's clearly some kind of pocket behind its mouth. Your guess is you basically you're not sure.
I'll attempt to sever something that looks like it would count as a head. It would include the whole face and mouth, and kind of separate that from the body
Okay.
and the arms.
And what are you using to do this?
Remedy.
Remedy? Okay. So, Remedy in two hands. You kind of, you go for like a stab, trying to avoid like dislodging the stake. You kind of get a stab in about like a foot behind its face, then start slowly, like it takes a lot of effort to move the sword through this goopy mess. But you're able to kind of slice a flap, and then kind of come around and do another slice to carve that flap off. And you've got now this big, it like takes up both of your hands to hold it, but it's a big kind of weird, it's its face basically, and a bit of stuff behind it.
Well,
There's some viscera dangling, and it seems almost as if it's smiling at you. It's twisted, gross, disgusting smile.
Yeah, whatever passes for a soul that this creature has left, let Erastil judge it, and I'll anoint the head with holy water.
Okay. You place a few drops to
Put the
test
sword
it.
down. take the. Well, I'm assuming that you're going to just have to do this thing in one go in order for it to count. So.
Okay. Yeah, you just like you get a few drops on, and like you see the sizzle, and then you know that it's working, and you just pour the rest on. There's a strong sizzling sound that you all hear coming from the pit. You see smoke start to billow up, and very quickly the entire face just kind of melts away into this like black. Like tar-like substance that just kind of slips out of your hands. Yeah, ichor. Then once the head is like fully dissolved, the body then starts to decay, like very rapidly decay. It loses color very quickly, and then starts to turn to ash. And the body just kind of collapses into this kind of pile of black dust. As that's happening, let me see. What is your modifier? The modifier is at 33. Okay. Okay. As that's happening, you hear the slightest like tink sound, and you turn and you notice the tentacles that were sort of at one far side of the room. One of them in its like, I don't know if you've ever seen, I don't know, like putting liquid on squid or something. It causes the tentacles to kind of like move, even though they're dead. Sorry, a dead squid or octopus. The tentacles are kind of like curling as the creature is like turning to dust, and it's turning to dust from like the base outward, so it's the tips of the tentacles that turn last. And one of the tentacles that was kind of under on the bottom edge of, or bottom side of the creature has kind of warped its way up, and there was like a tink and a scraping sound of like metal against stone, and your eye just catches a glimpse of something golden in the light, clearly on one of the tentacles, but it gets lost very quickly in the pile of ash.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to go pick that out. It could be important. Could be a key or a clue of some kind. Or a ring of greater invisibility, who knows?
That would be nice.
You make your way into the dust to search for it.
1 second. I'll call out to them that it's worked, and one moment, and before I come up, I'll go over and kind of dig through the dust.
Okay. You dig through the dust, and you manage to find this. You're pretty sure it was like on one of the tentacles, but it seems to be like a normal human-sized ring. It's made as like a simple gold band with that dreaded symbol, the Sahedron, on one of the faces.
I'll
Not surprising.
slip it in a pocket, I suppose, and climb up, and then take it back out and show the others. But before we check what it might do, we now have 4 vampires.
You hear a blast as Asher shoots another blast of ice.
Like shouldering Asher's like, that's great, and he's like
who are
shooting.
probably no longer thralls.
Yeah, Asher, that was a stop. That was the point of Gunn saying that we were done.
Let's
stop
now.
climb back up there. Climb back up there. And
take a breather.
And
Sit over here.
I kind of want to talk to one of them now, but not necessarily all 3, but maybe if one of them, we can let one of them come out.
Well, how about, why don't we open them up, stake all of them, and then we unstake the one you want to talk to. We have enough stakes now. They're, what,
That's
4,
true.
I think?
Mm-hmm.
So now that the other one's dead, we have enough. Plus we have the holy water if we need it.
Oh yeah, I should have brought that out with me, huh?
I'll go get it. Hang on. And Greshy's going to just cast Torment Flight and make his way down there. Whee!
That you
In the hole.
burst your way down and... Sorry, what was it? I missed what you left behind.
I'm going down for the stake, so I'm just going to land down in here,
okay.
cast Gale Blast, and a big shockwave of wind will burst out from Greshy, creating a huge dust cloud that just goes up through the thing. But because Greshy can see through this without issue regardless, he's able to pick out his stake.
Okay,
And
yeah.
flee up through the dust cloud he's made.
You're so dramatic. So theatrical, that's what I want to say.
And now I'm breathing in this creature. Ugh. Smells.
Rock does like a little bird sneeze, as does Phelan. He does the little puppy sneeze. Even though
Birds
he's very big.
calamari.
Well, I have the stakes now, so here we go. Do you have the gunpowder in your bag? Or we were wanting to open this the regular way?
I think you have it. Well, we could...
Didn't have room in my bags at the time, but...
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen if we blast it open. You could even knock the stake loose that's on the one that I already opened up. What if we use a small amount of gunpowder and try to break this open? Or I could just pry it open with the pickaxe again. It didn't take that long.
That's fair. Might as well.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes per cubby hole to get them open again.
That does seem longer than the gunpowder would take.
True.
But you have one cubby hole open with one vampire currently staked in it.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, how confident are you that you can demolish this without destroying
Not at all.
the coffins entirely?
I have no idea how strong gunpowder or black powder really is. I know it explodes in certain amounts, but this is the first time I would have ever gotten to play with it. I just know it explodes, and I imagine a big barrel is going to do a big explosion, so probably not that much, but I couldn't tell you how much is going to be enough for this. That's not my specialty.
Then we'll do this the old-fashioned way. And I'll go get that pickaxe and start digging.
Okay. So this is just 10 minutes. There's 3, and you need 10 minutes for each of them. So it's 30 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as you're doing each one, I guess someone else can come in and probably Asher again, slide in and... Well, Asher doesn't have to.
I go. And it crawls over, like, goes back to sit down.
Yeah, Asher, you've never used this much magical energy before, and your hands are like kind of numb and tingling. Like you feel just like cold to the bone. Your brain, like you've got a headache. You feel like you've almost got like permanent brain freeze. It's just it's really painful to have to do that for that long. So yes, you are currently fatigued.
How do I add fatigue to myself, or do you have to do it?
I can just drag it on, but yeah, you can always search for it with the control space search bar.
Oh yeah.
And then do that. You can also, I think, right click on your character, and then go into the little aura button, and that should be a list of all the conditions.
That's the way I've been doing it.
And you can click to add and right click to remove.
There they are.
And that's for the basic conditions. Okay. Yeah, with the kind of alternating Asher making sure to shoot them if you've let them sit for long enough. After 30 minutes, you're able to get all 3 vampires staked.
While that would be happening, Greshy would have attempted to bandage up at least Asher himself and Rock. Since Morgiv is looking all right and Gunn is busy, unfortunately, a little hard for me to do that.
He is still wounded.
Oh, is Morgiv? Oh, then yeah, bring him over here and let me.
Yeah, because
he's not going to fall down on us.
Does filling him up to full HP remove any wounds?
Treat wounds does.
Treat wounds does.
Actually,
maybe going to full HP actually does remove the wounds.
Does it?
It's been a long time since I've had to think about that, but yes, I think so.
His HP is so low that I think he might have just been capped out instantly by the.
That was it. He just went down. It was a crit. So.
Yeah, so or if you're restored to hit points, and rest for 10 minutes. So
okay,
yes,
so
he was.
Regardless, would have to rest, though. He's had plenty of time to do so.
Yes, he's just been kind of chilling.
Well,
down here,
the other three of us minus, not including Gunn here. So we'll do this at. Oh my gosh, there's drop downs for it. This is amazing. Doing it master level. Treat wounds. 46 makes that a crit, I believe.
That is a crit.
So everybody can basically heal up to full besides Gunn at this point.
Well, after staking all of the vampires, I will take a 10-minute rest to get my focus point back. Which, incidentally, I was having trouble removing. I can't change the number of focus points directly, it seems.
In the bar? Yeah.
In the bar.
You can't in the bar for some reason, but you can in your character sheet. It's going to be on the spell page.
Okay.
We'll figure that out later.
Huh.
Yep. But so I went down to 1, now I should have 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rock should also make sure he gets the healing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good. 46 points of healing to everybody. Alright. Well, with all the vampires staked, and everybody having had a moment to rest and relax, I think then that's probably where we stop for the evening. The vampires have been quelled for the time being, and maybe you'll get a chance to talk to them before deleting the rest. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks. Well done, everybody.
Good times.
You fully dealt with the vampires ish. I guess half fully dealt.
Managed to finish the ritual, which is a big thing.
Yes, you finished the ritual. You got the holy waters you needed. You got back your 1 stake, so now you're not a stake short anymore. Everything has been resolved. All thanks to Foundry VTT.
Turning up roses. Thank you, Foundry.
Yeah, thank you, Foundry. I mean, I paid for this tool, but
but we were paying for Roll20 as well, and
that's true.
I like a lot of the features about this. Roll20 has some decent stuff too, but this is really nice.
Yeah, this has got quite a lot of polish and a lot of convenience features.
Lots of features like that. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously still learning, but hopefully we'll just get better and better at it as time goes. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you, I think, next week. Stay tuned. Good night.